Hello there, YouTubians. My name is Force and welcome to SolForge. Now, I've been trying to get on the Hearthstone for hours now. Apparently, there's a problem with Battle.net servers, and so I can't get on and record. Also, I mean, it's been a really long time, so I was really hoping to get a Hearthstone video back out. This month has been crazy bad for me. Like, it's not been a great month, so that's why there have been little to no videos for the past couple weeks. So, anyway, since I couldn't get on Hearthstone, I thought I'd come here and show you SolForge. SolForge is another card game that is developed by, I can't actually remember right now. Let's see. Anyways, I can't remember. I just took a bit to try and remember, but I can't remember what who it is that makes this game. I'll put a little note across the screen somewhere, but SolForge is a card game, and I think we're going to come here and we're going to play against the AI real quick, just so I can show you some of this stuff. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you this. This is the deck builder. Like in Magic and in many other card games, you have different types of people or different types of or factions that the cards each belong to. In this case, you have the Alloyan, who are they're designed to boost up each of their cards and limit what their opponent can do, which can be really useful. Things like this: while Alloyan General is on the field, creatures you control adjacent to it have bonus attack. I'll explain the level system in a little bit when we could actually get into the game. The Tempests are designed to just deal damage. You deal 3 damage to target creature. Instead of his brawler deals battle damage to a player, it also deals that much damage to the player. There are other things that these guys do. Seismic Adept I actually just got when I was opening packs. You basically get a free pack every day you log in, if you log in every day. So that's useful. But this allows me to move another player's creature. There are a lot of damage and sort of field control. Necrium are, as you guessed, probably from the name, just undead. But they've got a lot of really cool effects that involve coming back to life and effects on death and staying alive. Necrovive allows you to give a creature regenerate. Utera are big, stompy creatures, and creatures that swarm the board, so they're about putting a bunch of things on the board. So this is, you may have target creature. No, that's not the one I was looking for. I believe this is the one. When your hounds enters the field from your hand, you may put a copy of it into another space you control, yeah. And then things like that, and each creature you control gets bonuses. Heal to each creature you control. That's kind of what the Utera deck is designed to do. What one is this? Utera Alloyan? Oh, cool. So, as you can see down here at the bottom, on the bottom right, you have the deck count 30 of 30. And these are the cards that I've currently got in here. So let's go ahead and go into a game against the AI. I'm going to play my Tempest Necrium deck. And I'll play against... Actually, I can play against myself. So I could just explain the game a little bit. And I'll play against the Alloyan Utera deck that I also built. So I'll have my two kind of self-built decks here. So the way the game works is the first player, I get to play one card out of my hand. Cards do not cost any resource. You have your deck of 30, you draw 5, and then you get to play one out of your hand. I think I'm going to play the Flamestoke Shaman because I can activate it to give a creature aggressive, which means I can play another creature and then have it attack immediately. So I'll play that right in the middle so I can get people on either side of it. Battle phase, as you can see here, this creature has a circle that just means that it can't attack this turn, whether that's because it's a defender like the Glacial Colossus. Creature with defender does not start a battle, or because it was just played that turn, they don't attack that turn. Now when you enter the battle phase, players on both sides of the field attack the creature across from them in a lane. You may have also noticed when I played that Flamestoke Shaman, it discarded something into the discard pile. When you play a card, You remember the level ups? When you play a card, the level above it gets put into your discard pile, and then I think it's every 3 turns, your discard pile is shuffled back into your deck. So it allows you to build up your cards without having to... You have to decide kind of what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Now, every turn after the first turn, a player may play 2 cards from their hand. Battle Technician gives everybody +2 attack, and he'd survive an attack from this Flamestoke Shaman and kill it. So, and he, when he's in the center, gives everyone on the side of the field, on his side, a bonus to attack. The Alloy General gives adjacent minions bonus attack. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop an Alloy General next to this Battle Technician, make it stronger, and the Battle Tactician, I guess, not Technician, I just noticed that, will make everyone else stronger. Now, like I said, I played these 2 level 1 cards, so the level 2 cards are put into his discard. I end my turn, or I enter the battle phase, nobody attacks, because nobody is able to attack this battle phase, and I end the turn. Now, this Flamestoke Shaman can attack this turn. Primordial Slam. Target creature gets +7 attack this turn, so we could use that to boost up a creature. So, like, we can pop this Grimgaunt next there. We'll have this guy trigger on the Grimgaunt Predator, so he can attack this turn, and then we can play the Primordial Slam on our Grimgaunt, so that he'll kill this Alloy in general. Now, I do that because the Grimgaunt gains +2 attack and +2 health whenever it kills, or whenever the creature opposite from it dies. So they're a Necrium card that builds up and allows them to do some really crazy things. The fun part is he's also got mobility. So, this is the way the game generally progresses. You play 2 cards, those 2 cards upgrade. You have to think about, what might I want near when I get to certain stages. What do I want later in the game? What might I want later in the game? Blah, 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 blah. You're constantly thinking about what to set up. So Metasite, what does this do? Discard up to 2 cards and level them. So basically this will allow me to level up 2 cards without having to play them. So I think what I'll do is this. It's a great card because it gives you plus, and so now I'm going to play the rest of the game. I should explain that. I'm going to play the rest of the game talking about them as if I was playing each person's perspective, not knowing what the other person has. I'll play this Grove Huntress because she will kill this Grimgaunt Predator. Although I could move that Grimgaunt Predator with the mobility. However, what's this Feral Instinct do? +1 attack, +1 health, and breakthrough. Ferocious Roar. Creature you control gets +2 attack, +2 health. I think what I'll do... Ooh, actually... no, we'll play the Grove Huntress because it'll be useful. As this levels up, it gets really effective. Giving things +5 attack and health near the end of the game is really useful. Then I'll play this card to upgrade this Feral Instinct and this Ferocious Roar. And that also upgrades the Metasite. So I only gain 1 creature this turn, but I've killed that creature because his creature attacked because of the battle phase. Flamestoke Shaman. Another Flamestoke Shaman could be real useful. Nether Embrace. Deal 4 damage to an opponent. You get +4 health. That'll deal 4 damage to him, not to a creature, so I can't use that to kill this off. The Fellwalker will kill that off, however, and when it's destroyed, it puts another, it puts a zombie in this lane. So this will allow us to clear this, and then replace that. And this could be really useful later game, just because the mobility is really useful. So each turn, mobility allows them to move. This one will move 1 square, the next level will move 2. But I really like the Flamestoke Shamans, so I'm going to get another one out on the field. The Fellwalker kills that guy, and the zombie comes into play. So now we've got... that'll be good for clearing things up later in the game. Aegis Conscript. Ooh. Oh, you may have also noticed that the entire hand gets discarded each turn. That is another feature. Your hand gets discarded, so you can't save cards and then play them later. Orion Walker. Activate double Orion Warwalker's attack. Target creature in the center of your lane gets bonus attack. I think this will give them 1 armor, which means 1 damage every turn. They ignore 1 damage every turn that they're attacked. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll pop him here, because he'll trade across with that zombie. And then I can pop the Aegis Conscript down and give the Aegis Conscript his armor, which means he'll kill this Flamestoke Shaman, but not die in the process because the Shaman will have 1 less damage. So battle, nobody can battle this turn, and churn. Now this guy. Ooh, Hungering Strike. Target creature you control gets +3 attack. Target creature an opponent controls gets -3 attack. So what I can do is I can play this on the zombie and use it to suck the Aegis Conscript's power. So the zombie will trade for the Orion Walker and survive, because this only got, this only does 2 damage. And this guy now does no damage to the Flamestoke Shaman. And now we can do some really cool things. Fire Fist Urani deals damage equal to its attack to target creature. We're going to pop this next to the Flamestoke Shaman, use the Flamestoke Shaman to activate that, and then this guy can deal damage to you. Oh, actually the armor ignored. I didn't know that. I didn't know the armor was immune to, or the armor absorbed activated abilities. I was trying to do that so that this Flamestoke Shaman would kill him outright. But oh well. Oh, it's 1 damage per turn. Okay. Well then that ate the armor this turn. And this isn't looking good for him now because he's starting to gain board control. Now, what I can do, however, Enrage is a great card, +3 attack and health. Bright Tusk Sower is kind of good. And in this case, actually kind of perfect, because it'll trade for that zombie. However, this will also trade for that zombie. Opponent controls gets poison 1. As you can see, at the start of each turn, a creature with poison 1 is dealt 1 damage. However, the Bright Tusk Sower, I think, is better because we can make sure those both trade across. And then what this guy does, target creature gets -5 attack. We'll pop that on him. Now this is a -4. It doesn't heal me for 4 each turn, but he does no damage. So I can ignore that there. That's effectively not even a thing. Hungering Strike. He has no opposing creatures, so that's not really useful right now. I'd like to use it, but Ashurian Mystic is an aggressive and gets +1 attack and +1 health every time it deals damage. Aggressive means it attacks immediately, and since he's got nothing on the field, I can take advantage of that to get a level 2 one and to get this guy started powering up. I think just for the sake of having something that he has to deal with, I'm going to put the Marrow Fiend right there and make it kind of a threat. Marrow Fiend has like no health, but at the same time, it's a huge damage creature that I have to deal with somehow. Palladium Pulse Mage. Target creature gets -4 attack this turn. Grove Matriarch could be useful. When Grove Matriarch is destroyed, where would that work? I'm trying to think of if there's anything really worth playing. I mean, playing the Palladium Mage across from the Marrow Fiend doesn't really work because the Marrow Fiend will kill it, die, and then this will die, so they trade, which I guess is the best I can hope for, but I'd like to use this activated ability, and I can't use the Grove Huntress to make sure he survives, so I guess our best bet really is to throw stuff in the way of things. So in this case, I'll actually play the Palladium Pulse Mage, because I really don't want this Ashurian Mystic building up, and I'll play one across from the Marrow Fiend as well. To battle! So he'll hit him, and honestly, this Ashurian Mystic is going to be fine. He'll get through. Okay, Ramhorn Charger is just a nice, stompy mobility creature, but I'm not really too worried about that. Target creature gets plus 11 attack this turn. So what I can do is I can put this on him, and then I can activate him to kill that off. Whap. And I think I'll put a Lightning Worm down, which will be another aggressive creature, so I could get some extra damage in this turn. Whap. It's starting to look really bad. Okay. Battle Tactician, right in the middle. And then I'm going to play the Metasite to upgrade the Feral Instinct and the Enrage. Upgrade my damage boosting things. This will survive just fine. However, this Ashurian Mystic is now getting pretty bad. Cull the Weak. I kind of wish I could play that, but there's nothing really to play it on. Cinderfist Brawler, putting Cinderfist Brawler across from this Battle Tactician. Excuse me. Oh, I want to play the Flamestoke Shaman. The Flamestoke Shaman yeah, I'll play the Flamestoke Shaman, and then I can boost Firefist Uranti and suck from the Battle Tactician so that this will kill that but survive. And this Ashurian Mystic is starting to get scary again. I need to put something across from that to deal with it. Actually, this is perfect. He can pop right across that. He'll have plenty of power. And what does this do? Target creature plus 1 attack, health, and breakthrough. It's perfect. At least this Battle Tactician will trade for this Flamestoke Shaman now. Strangely enough, this game is actually really good for playing against yourself. We'll use Cull the Weak on the Eloyan General, because I want that upgraded, because that is a great ability. Deal 4 damage to an opponent and gain 4 health. No, we'll play the Firefist Uranti, the second level Firefist Uranti, and do battle. And I still haven't dealt with this Marrow Fiend. These Firefist, this level 2 Firefist Uranti is going to start getting scary. We'll put this right in the middle. And can he kill me this turn? No. Enrage, we'll give it plus 3 attack and health. This, go away, Enrage. Ferocious Roar, each creature you control gets plus 3 attack and health. So this will have the same effect. It'll just also upgrade this to a higher level, so, you know, later in the game. Now, I put this here because now he has to deal with this, or this thing will start dealing some serious damage. And ironically, a level 2 Cull the Weak comes out and straight up clears it. And put another Firefist Uranti on the field, because why not? And we'll use this Firefist Uranti to start dealing with this Firefist Uranti, because I don't want this out here anymore. It's literally just eating a space. Now, Metasite. There's a reason I kept using this even when it wasn't useful. This is now a free card to play. What's this do? Target creature gets plus 5 attack. So we'll put this across from here. We'll use Metasite to increase both of these Glowstride Stags. And we'll use this Heavy Artillery on Palladium Pulse Mage. See what I was doing there? That's just the Metacite is a really useful card to have, and now that I've dealt with that 8-1, there's not a lot of power he has on the field. However, with this Primordial Slam 3, I think he kills me this turn. Yep, give plus 15 attack to something. We'll give it to this Fire Fist Urante. He'll burn it to kill the Palladium Pulse Mage, and that's game. So that is a game, generally how it progresses of SolForge. Oh, collect your first win of the day reward. As you can see, there are still a few things that they need to deal with. I got a Lightning Spark card, which starts with deal 5 damage to target creature or player, and I gained a bunch of silver. Now, the fun thing is, the silver, the packs in this game are actually quite cheap. A basic booster pack, unfortunately, you can only get the normal and premium booster packs with other stuff, but I think 2 rare cards and a heroic card, and this will give you at least 1 rare card with a chance for a heroic or a legendary. So this will guarantee you a heroic, and then this one I think guarantees you, yeah, a legendary, 3 heroic, and 3 rare. So this game, unlike Hearthstone, very much is kind of pay to win. I mean, even Hearthstone's sort of pay to win-ish, in that you can buy the booster packs straight up, but at least in that game you can get access to the cards without having to pay for it. So let's, oh, not what I meant to do. Inventory, and we'll open these packs and see what I get. The Runescarred Zombie. When you play a spell, Runescarred Zombie gets, when Runescarred Zombie is destroyed, return it to this lane this turn. That could be useful. Another Metacite, so I can put a second Metacite in that deck. And a Deepwood Bear Rider, which is just a really big, stompy, scary creature. Although I think it's not as scary as the Crawler, or whatever. Another Alloy in General, Graveborn Glutton. Deals 1 to 4 damage to each opponent when it's destroyed. Deals 1 to 4 damage to your opponent at the start of your turn. So, really, the Volcanic Giant is much better than the Graveborn Glutton. I mean, they're 2 different cards. This is Necrium, and this is, that one's Necrium, the other one's Tempest. So, but there's some really interesting things. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below or in a private message. I hope to see you guys later, and hopefully I'll be able to get on and play some Hearthstone and get that recorded and put up there for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and this is Force, signing off.